Live from Fred DeLay Gymnasium in Jackson, Tennessee, Flow Sports proudly presents Gulf South Conference Women's Volleyball. Tonight, the homestanding Union University Lady Bulldogs taking on the Warhawks of Auburn Montgomery. And the teams are being introduced on the floor right now. Hello again, everyone. I'm Steve Beverly, and we had a wonderful time with you last night. If you missed it, Union taking it in 4 sets last night, 3-1 over Christian Brothers, and tonight trying to get their second victory in conference play. The Warhawks come in 4-8, 1-2 in the conference. Their last action was Tuesday night when they dropped one to Valdosta State, and we also want to send our heartfelt thoughts and prayers and encouragement to those in Valdosta, a place I'm very familiar with because it's one of my alma maters, and the tremendous hit that they took from Hurricane Helene last week. And we just pray that the university and the town of Valdosta will be recovering, and as I well know they will pull together all so many of those cities in South Georgia that were just ravaged. And still, sports goes on for the Blazers, and so we just wanted to mention them at that point. This Auburn Montgomery team is one that has an 11-girl roster and only one senior, and that is Maya Thompson, but they also have a graduate player from Troy, Texas, Savannah Seebeck. And also Greta Corrente, who is from Monza, Italy. Union comes in, and they'll be led by last night's player of the game, Reese Owens, as well as senior Jordan Moore and Hope Harrington, Gracie Tacker as well, and Vanya Stefanovic. And I had a wonderful opportunity to meet the parents of Carly Charles and Sarah Kate Savage earlier tonight before we came into the building and as these players took the floor. And I think everybody's ready for a fine Friday night of college volleyball, and we hope that you enjoy it. We welcome all of the moms and dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers and sisters, and good friends of all of these players, because I know they're very important to you if one of them belongs to you. So glad to have you aboard tonight. Let's all enjoy it. And they're coming over having a brief discussion with Union head coach Kristen Blackburn. And the first serve of the evening will be with AUM. And this is Campbell Gash, a junior from Lexington, Kentucky. She's 5'7". The whistle sounds, and they're off. It'll be a high set up front and off of the hands of Taylor Lewis. So right off the bat, Union with the first point, and Owens will be back to serve. She gets a running, jumping, and line drive type of serve. Now, that's a low set, blocked by the up front and in. So Union with the early lead, 2-0. They have reversed it. So it is a 1-1 game, and going back to serve, Carly Cooper, 5'8" junior from Fort Walton Beach. Carly with a run and jump serve. Block up front, nicely done by the right hand two, and that one slam spike off of the hands of Cooper. So Hope Harrington will go back to serve with a 2-1 lead. Beautiful weather in West Tennessee over the last few days, and I know for those who have been affected by the storms, they're happy to see it. Here's the set. Downward flight on that. and it went off of the hands of Harrington into the stands. On paper, again, and paper is no more than it's printed on, but these two teams seem to be quite evenly matched, both in record and talent. Left-handed serve. And pounding it just a little bit too much was Stefanovic, and that gives AUM the lead. I think she had just a little bit too many pumpkin spice Cheerios after that one went almost to the cushion in the back. And that one just simply got away, and Jordan Moore could not navigate the angle to get it back to one of her teammates. And this is Maya Thompson, a senior from Chicago. Soft return up front by Stefanovic. Owens with the recovery in the back. And that's into the net. So Union moves back within one at 4-3. And going back to serve is Carly Charles, the freshman from Nolensville, Tennessee. And she gets a high jump on her serve. And that one almost went into the grid, too long. Well, I can say on the opposite side of the floor that perhaps she had too much pumpkin spice Special K. It is in the grocery stores right now. Solid line drive serve. And there's the set by Pruitt, and it's wide. So it's a 5-4 lead for the Warhawks. Back to serve now, Savannah Siebeck, the graduate student from Troy, Texas. Here's a high set. Great court awareness on the part of this Warhawk team. What a block up front. Tied at 5. And Marie Terosian, who is a junior from just outside of Chicago, Hoffman Estates, Illinois. And she has a wicked curve at the end of her serve. Good save by Owens. Into the net. So it goes back and forth between a tie and a 1-point lead for the Warhawks. And going back over to the left-handed side, this is Corrente to serve. Slam bang by Reese Owens. Reese has a rifle arm, and she had such a combination last night that she was at the top of her game. Here's Dylan Tolliver. Pounded wide. So the Lady Bulldogs have taken the lead at 7-6. Tolliver again. And that one is a spin back. And into the net. Trying to get a little loft to it was Kendall McCain, and it just would not clear the net. So Union with a 3-point run. A lot of times Tolliver in service, she'll get about a 4 or 5 point run. Into the net. Just as you say it, it happens. An 8-7 game. And back to serve is Taylor Lewis, the sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia, north of Atlanta. Low set, wide. That's too much pump. Lewis back to serve once again. And she gets a run and jump. Trying to get it between the quadrant into the gap with those 4 players, but couldn't do it. Now that is geometry right there. And I'm going to talk about the geometry of volleyball a lot tonight. Reese Owens pounding it. And there is such a thing that is called Site 90. And I'll tell you about that in just a minute. That's wide. No, I said it did land inbounds. So we're tied at 9. There is such a thing called Site 90, and that's the location of a player's hand and arm before the spiking motion starts. And your body should be in a position where your hitting hand faces straight up at a 90-degree angle. Now with Reese Owens, sometimes it can be a 60-degree or a 45-degree, but she gets up high for those, and she's back to serve. And that one goes off of the hands of Corrente. Reese delivered a number of aces last night. And again, that line drive that dips at the end. Pruitt the set. Owens. That's a Site 90. And that one's close to the net. And they say that Union was in the net. So it's a 12-10 game. Lady Bulldogs hanging to a 2-point lead. And back to serve, Carly Cooper once again. 5'8" junior. And she gets that wicked curve that dips so low. That's what we talk about, trying to find the open gap between the 4 up-front defenders that often are in a square, or you can call them a quadrant, and that's exactly what happened. Hope Harrington in to serve. And this one has to go. In. Marie Terosian with an exclamation point. And here goes Harrington again. She can go on a 3 or 4 point run when she is in service. Off the hands, but saved. And here we go. So the point goes to AUM, 14-11. Once again to serve is Thompson. Big dig right there. And it's Stefanovic with about a 60-degree pound, and Union retakes a 4-point lead. And here's Carly Charles in to serve. 6-footer, they have a lot of hope for her in the years to come, just a freshman. And that is ruled in. That one just inside the upper left-hand corner. And this is Seebeck. Pruitt to set. In. And that was Carly Charles, and that gets some energy from her mom, who is in the stands. And here is Marie Terosian. Into the net. As she tossed the ball, it went downward off of her palm. Now, that's going to take some strong net play. And the challenge has been met by both teams, and that is sheer Jordan Moore. Young lady who has been a preseason. She didn't get to play early in the 2 weekend classics that Union had, but she was an all-conference preseason pick, and that's just one reason why. Good save by Tarosian, and they will never get it over. Reese Owens made a valiant effort, but just could not get enough push under the ball. Here's Lewis. Good save in the backcourt by the Warhawks. Good net play. And that almost went to the backboard off the side, and that was just simply misjudgment. So Union up 18-14, and it is Ashley Pruitt, who already has 11 assists in the game, back to deliver. Whammo! That's an exclamation point from Kendall McCain. Back to serve, Campbell Gash, the junior from Lexington, Kentucky. Here's the high set. Too much on it. You could see the determination in Reese Owens' face, but it was about probably 1.5 foot beyond the corner of the stripe. Excellent save in the backcourt. In the quadrant. That is Marie Tarosian, and perfect concentration, looking for that gap. Timeout called. Union on top in the first set, 19-16.
Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Union up 19-16. And the lead has, in the second half of this first set, is varied between 3 and 4 points for the Lady Bulldogs. And Reese Owens to serve. And that's geometry on the other side. Delivered by Maya Thompson. And Carly Cooper trying to close this one to within 1. And that was just a failure to communicate, and the lead is now 1. And perfect reflexes on the part of Hope Harrington. And that's one of those that you just absolutely have to throw the hand up and hope it lands where you want it. Union in the red zone now, 5 away from victory, hitting the 20 mark. And Reese Owens is over having a discussion with the official. And I'm not sure, I'm sure it is a personnel issue they're talking about right now, but so they're discussing about whether or not, I think there was a touch of the net on that last play. And while all this is going on, the Warhawks, they're using this as the equivalent of a timeout. And the decision is reversed. And it is going to be Cooper to serve, and you can hear a few editorial comments coming from the home crowd. So it is tied at 19. All right, this has to go. And Union gets the point. So now the Lady Bulldogs back in the red zone, and Hope Harrington to serve. That's too long. Thompson got up high, but that went like a rifle. Here goes Harrington again. They had to dig deep for that one. Owens, good save in the backcourt. Now Stefanovic. Well, that's like winning a point in a debate match. 22-19, timeout called. We'll be back.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Union 3 away from victory in the first set. Harrington to serve. That's going to be a medium-sized set, and Union cannot control it at the net. 22-20. We've been asked by some people over the course of the season, just what are the dimensions on a volleyball court? Well, the full basketball court is 94 feet by 50. But volleyball, and that one just went off the hands of Tolliver, and it's a one-point game. As opposed to 94 by 50 for basketball, volleyball, it's 52 by 26. So you can see how greatly different the dimensions are, almost half the size of a regular basketball court. And the block up front by Stefanovic. And she parades around, and it is a 2-point lead again for Union. And Carly Charles back to serve. Got a lot of spin on that one. And Reese Owens did the best she could, but that was so far to her left that she couldn't calculate it. Back to a one-point game. And this is a resilient Warhawk team, and here's Seebeck to serve. This has to go. That's in. We are tied at 23. And we've had 7 ties. Timeout called by Union. Back in a moment.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us. A promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Seebeck, who is the game leader in digs with 5, now has an opportunity to serve Auburn Montgomery to a come-from-behind first game win. But Union will have something to say about it. Got a high jump on that serve. Here's Pruitt. And, oh, my. Going up for that, I don't know if it was a fake or if it was just absolutely misjudgment. But it is now game point for the Warhawks. All right, this has to go. Block. So Jordan Moore ties it up at 24. Our 8th tie, and now it is Marie Tarosian to serve. And that's going to be too high for Seebeck to get. And got to credit the defender on the other side of the floor. She did everything she could. Now it is game point Union. AUM would have to get to 27. Here they go. Block. Nice recovery by the Warhawks. Off the hands of Lewis. And that's Reese Owens doing what she does so well, and Union wins game number 1, 26-24. We'll take time out. Get ready for another good one for set 2 right after this. Well, despite the fact that AUM made a vaunted rally and scored 8 out of 13 points to tie the game at 24 in the first, Union came through with the final 2 to win it, 26-24. And a first set that took 28 minutes, and we are about set to go after they make sure that the moisture is off the floor. And remind everybody that we will be back here again next Thursday night with another round of Gulf South Conference volleyball. And we hope to have you with us. And that will be when Union will be taking on Alabama Huntsville. And also next Friday night against Montevallo. And finally, we have, that's the person we call the Mad Mopper around here, and she is taking on that role. We thought about having the Masked Mopper, but we couldn't get a game show out of that. Okay, Reese Owens to lead it off here in the second game. They're going to be close to the net. And that one dragged Marie Tarosian too far to her right. So first point goes to the Warhawks. And it is McCain to serve, the junior from Tampa. High set. Great block by the front court. And that one blocked out of bounds. But the point goes to AUM. It's 2-0. And the left-hander delivers. Here's Pruitt with the set. Pruitt again. Block. Nicely delivered by Elise Fulgham. She is a freshman from Tuscaloosa. And there you go. Stefanovic just kept her eye on that ball until she knew she could get the right height on her jump and has tied it at 2. Blocked up front. That was an excellent job by Thompson, who so far tonight has got 6 kills as well as 2 service aces, and she is back to serve with a 3-2 lead. And the left-hander pounds it. Good save by Owens. All right, that one was the perfect 90-degree angle on that one, what they call sight 90, and she was looking for the specific position, a gap between the defenders. Stefanovic is as good as it gets in that category. Carly Charles with the serve, and it goes wide. And both teams bring in multiple substitutions. And here is Savannah Seabick to serve it. Too long. Well, Savannah probably had maybe just a little bit too much in the bowl with post-great grains this morning, and her energy level was too high. There's the perfect set, but it's too long and wide. Union back to the lead at 5-4. And Tarosian to serve. High set, cross court. Tarosian with a good save. And off the hands of Lewis. And I'm going to tell you, Taylor Lewis takes a pounding out there. She gives it everything she has, and she's sliding all over the floor trying to get to these loose balls. Almost to the grid. And that is perfect, Reese Owens. So Union up 7-4 now on a 4-0 run. There's the high set. And Union, combination of Owens and Moore with the soft return. Up now by 4. There's the high set by Seabick. Once again, Owens. Oh, that is in the grid. That has to go. Pruitt made it go. Blocked up front by Owens. And Tarosian in the backcourt. That's what I'm talking about, Taylor Lewis taking it all night long. This is one of the best volleys we've had tonight. Out of there, point Union. That was probably about maybe 18 inches beyond the upper right corner. So Union on a 6-0 run after trailing 4-3. And Tarosian has had some solid service, and here comes the Mad Mopper once again. We won't reveal her identity to you. We'll just tell you that that's her name. And perhaps maybe we have a guy here that during basketball season is known as cowboy curling. He takes this same mop and he mops the floor as if he's in a curling match in the Olympics. I'm not kidding, folks. Here's Marie again. Got that wicked dip. Owens has it blocked, out of bounds. So Union now with 7 straight. Deep serve. Pruitt fakes it and gets it between the defenders. That was the split middle of the quadrant. She does that quite well. Fakes the set and then just curls it between the square in that open gap. And they're not going to catch it. I got to tell you, Taylor Lewis may have to take some ibuprofen when this is over with. She has, you cannot say enough about her effort. Unfortunately, it was out of her range. It's 12-4.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what.
Well, Union, one of its longest runs of the season, 9 in a row after being down 4-3, now up 12-4 in the second set after winning the first one in a thriller. 26-24, Terosian off the timeout. And Moore answers the fake. Pruitt, the set, off the hands of the front line. And Moore makes it a 13-4 game. And Terosian looks like she's having a ball back there in the service area. Gets that high jump. The set. Owens on top of it. Lewis with the set. This one must go, and it did. Finally stopping the long string is Emily Brown. So it is a 13-5 game, and that ends a 10-point run by the Lady Bulldogs. Here is Greta Corrente. And that one is wide. As I mentioned, this Warhawk team is resilient. Despite being down by 9, they feel perfectly comfortable that they can make the comeback. High run and jump. This is going to take some net play here. And Charles just had to dip too low, and suddenly it is a 6-point game, and very quickly they have sliced a third off of that Union lead. Corrente has already had 20 attacks on the ball tonight and 4 kills. Here's the set. They'll never get it. Tolliver extended her body about as far as it could be, and now timeout called by Kristen Blackburn. It's a 13-8 game. Back in a moment.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Well, Kristen Blackburn attempting to stop the slide after Union got out to a 9-point lead, and suddenly 4 in a row for AUM. All right, Pruitt to set. That time, no fake, no soft. Just get out of the way, and that's what you have to do when Jordan Moore does that, and that's what you want to see out of a timeout. This time, Dylan Tolliver. And they ruled she was into the net. A lot of spin on those returns that made it very difficult to drop it across, and they're going over and discussing it with the official. Craig Case, the head coach, did not agree with the call, but now he's backing off. They said that she was definitely into the net. So Union stops a 4-point run on the part of the Warhawks. This has to go. Pruitt the set. Harrington has it off of the hands of Lewis. I don't think you've seen any player have more effort tonight than Taylor Lewis. She's been after every single ball that's in her vicinity. And that one is out of bounds. So it's Taylor Lewis back to serve, trailing by 7. Very dependable server, this sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia. And the point goes to Union. Lady Bulldogs seem to get a jet of confidence after that 3 out of 4 victory last night. There's the set. And it goes into the net. Thompson tried to get it up high, but the ball just did not go over. Pruitt again, more of a flat-footed type of serve. That's going to be a high set. Tarosian with the save. Too long. Owens rifled it, and that was about 2.5 feet beyond the stripe. Still an 8-point lead for Union. And here is Gash to serve it. Tried to get it in that quadrant. It was an excellent save by Gash. Another save by Gash. There goes the high set. Boy, Gash has had 3 excellent saves in a row. The block. And Gash, I got to hand it to her for her concentration. Here you go. This one must go. Stefanovic, 2 defenders go crashing into each other. And the block up front. Tarosian sliding into third to save that one. They won't get it. That was one of the best efforts collectively by both teams. I know it is a killer for AUM not to get the point. They gave every effort possible, and it was just a case of the angle that finally went Union's way. And here comes Reese Owens trying to get Union in the red zone. And just a hair too long. I think probably they need to give Reese some cream of wheat rather than whatever cereal she has, because that'll ease off. The taste of it's so bad, you'll ease off. Left-handed delivery. And they're going to have to, that was a desperation save, but there was no way that Corrente could get to it. But I've got to hand it to the backcourt. They gave it every effort. Union in the red zone now, 20-11, 5 away from victory. Hope Harrington gets it up high. And that is a solid return by Maya Thompson. She's a very impressive player, the senior from Chicago. Here's the left-hander. That was a, that looked like a field goal kick. And it does get over. All right, this one has to go. Big spin on it. Thompson with the curl. Thompson recovers again. And it's in the net. We have had some solid volleys here in this second game. Jordan Moore coming back in on the front line. And here's Carly Charles, the freshman, to serve it. soft serve. And they did manage to save it. Gash again with a brilliant save. Excellent save by McCain. Now this one must go into the net. Substitutions coming in for AUM. They have a most beautiful campus on Montgomery, Alabama. Here's the set. The block. Nicely delivered by the front line of the Warhawks. So now it's 3 touchdowns to 2 with the extra points. Wicked curve on that downward flight of the serve. Blocked again. Front line doing an excellent job right now trying to bring AUM back into it. That's a 3-point run. They have narrowed what was a 9-point lead down to 6. Pruitt to set. Blocked. And that was sheer Jordan Moore delivering. What happens is the defenders, when she does that, sometimes they will freeze because they're just so uncertain where the ball is going, and she also got spin on that one. Timeout called. It's a 7-point lead for Union in game 2. Back in a moment.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Remember, you'll see Gulf South Conference volleyball and football tomorrow, all up and down the Gulf South on the Flow Sports app. And we invite you to join us wherever you happen to be and whoever you happen to follow. And we'll pick up with volleyball again next weekend right here from Fred DeLay Gymnasium on David Blackstock Court. David Blackstock, the late Blackstock, one of the legendary coaches in any level of women's basketball, won a national championship in 1998 and was one of the, I can tell you, you usually exaggerate it, but today I can tell you without question, David Blackstock was an absolute legend, not only at Union University, but among his peers in the Southeast. And there you go. This is a new technique of, it is almost like gliding with the mop. And she ought to have a hand for that. Yeah, they are going to give her one. I think she needs to teach that technique to future moppers. And trying to save it. Lewis was there trying to back up Seebeck, and both of them tried to get after it, but it was just too far out of their range. Union 2 away from going up 2-0. Thompson checks out. Tarosian to serve. And again, another one of those that has that wicked dip. McCain tried valiantly to save it, but now it is game point for Union. And the run and jump. Seabick sets it. And it's game 2 Union. Jordan Moore delivers. So 25-15 your score after a tight one in the first game. Union dominates the second game. Can they do it 3 straight? We'll find out after this timeout.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Well, Auburn Montgomery's Warhawks have their backs definitely to the wall right now, down 2-0. Let me give you some totals right now. For AUM, Thompson the leader in kills with 7, and Corrente has the most attacks on the ball with 25. And their leader in digs is Seebeck with 8 assists. Gash, and no surprise there, she's been all over it, with 10. And 6 digs for Taylor Lewis, and frankly, she's gone after enough of them. I'm surprised it's not twice as many. For Union, the leader in kills, Reese Owens, no surprise, with 9. She's had 18 attacks on the ball. 26 assists already for Ashley Pruitt. 11 digs for Tarosian and 10 for Tolliver. And we are underway with set 3. And the block up front. Auburn Montgomery takes the early lead. As we say, on the road, they have to be ever so resilient, and this is what they're trying to do. Gash is in to serve, and the Mad Mopper, I talked to some of her friends, and they said she has really enjoyed this new identity that she has. And that one's going to go back over to the scorer's table, and Associate Athletic Director Stephen Aldridge makes the save. Here's the set, low set. And it is out of there by just really almost a few millimeters. So Union down 3-0. That has to go, and it does. And that is your exclamation point once again from Thompson. Well, they have had a wake-up call and lead it 4-0. And Gash doing a solid job of serving. Here's the set. Good backcourt retrieval. And it goes out of bounds. Union. I'm not going to use the word imploding, but 5-0 down to open the set. And that goes off of the backboard. And that is considered to be definitely out of bounds. That went off one of the side backboards that they use for practice in this gym. So it's a 6-0 game, and AUM is looking to try to roll this one up early. And here's Gash. And Stefanovic gets one low, but they recover. Owens with the save. They're in the net, and the point goes to AUM. Earlier, when the ball went off the backboard, what we are told is that was considered to be a no point. And it is Thompson. Warhawks are on it, and Kristen Blackburn says, we got to talk this over. 7-0, AUM on top in the third set. Back in a moment.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Campbell Gash has been having a field day back in service for AUM, and it's a 7-0 lead, and Union's not going to get that one. Lady Bulldogs look a bit disheveled here after winning the first 2 sets. The second one very impressively, but you can see it in the facial expressions of the Warhawks. They're into it now. And it's off the hands of Tolliver. 9-0. I don't think I've ever seen a complete skunk in a set in volleyball. And that one too long. But hand it to Gash for 9 consecutive points. And here's Hope Harrington. 4 kills, 1 dig tonight, 4 points. Big spin. And out of bounds just by a whisker. So Union 7 down now. They did have a 9-point run in game 2. And this has to go. Great save in the backcourt. Reese Owens. And they're going to have to hurry. They got it. Lewis did a great job of keeping that one under control. Off the hands of the front line. Stefanovic delivers. And so Union has sliced that 9-0 lead by a third. Here's Harrington. And they tried the fake, but it goes into the net. Valiant effort by McCain. So Union on the rally trail. There's a perfect set, and you knew that Thompson was going to deliver that one. That was a cannonball. That's the perfect set. You don't have to go high with Thompson. Just get it a moderate height on it, and she's going to wham it home. The left-hander delivers into the net. A 10-5 game. Carly Charles checks in to serve for Union, and Stefanovic checks out. This one a high set, and they'll never get it. Carly would have risked life and limb trying to go in the stands after that one. Thompson has really taken control in this third game. She has 9 kills, 2 aces, and a dig. Blocked perfectly. High set. No way they'll get it. That was off the hands anyway of Pruitt. And you just could not control that one. So it's a 12-5 lead again. And Thompson to serve. Has that line drive serve that sometimes the speed can be so difficult to handle. What a save in the backcourt. Now that front line, they are clicking on all cylinders here in game 3. And as you can see, the facial expressions, they just feel loose, more relaxed. And they believe they can come from behind 2 sets down. Good save once again. Here's the set. Almost a collision. They didn't fall for it from Pruitt. And Union gets it the front line with a soft delivery. (13-6) game, and Marie Terosian, who had a long run in service in game 2, is going to try to see if she can slice into this lead. There's the set. And that goes up into the grid, and it comes back down. That's clean. You can use that. Some dust came out of the ceiling. There's the set for Owens. And it is out. (14-6). They're trying to rally. And here comes the Mad Mopper again. Right now, Union with the lead 29-23 in kills. And in assists, 28-21. In digs, 45-42, but it's not happening in this third set. Here's Siebeck. That is a sight 90. You see your target, you get it in sight, and hit it at a 90-degree angle, and that's exactly what she did. Here's Tolliver. Union with a big hole to come out of to try to take this in straight sets. And that was an exclamation point from Corrente. Not only did she wham that, she got side spin on that ball. That's so almost impossible to handle. Here's Owens. It's in. Official right on top of it. Stefanovic checks back in on the front line. And Pruitt to serve. That flat-footed delivery. Line drive. Terosian the save. Is it in? It is not in. They say just beyond the stripe. So hanging into that 8-point lead after getting the first 9 of this third game. And you got to know Craig Case feels a lot better about his team at this stage. Oh, she's in the net. There's just no way that she could stop her momentum. And timeout called. It is a runaway in the third set as AUM leads it 17-8.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Back we are. It has been a runaway in this third set for AUM. And that one slammed home by Stefanovic. She is double tough on the front line, but they're going to have a lot more to be able to come back and take this third set. Reese Owens will deliver the run and jump. Good save. And Hope just could not decide left or right hand on that one, and it got away from her, and so it is an 18-9 lead. First 9 points of this set went to AUM. And here is Gash, and she had that big 9-point serve, and that one almost sent she's got a grin on her face over there. I tell you, Campbell probably is glad that she didn't have a broken finger after that one. All right. That was geometry personified by Thompson. That's her 11th kill of the match. Too long. Stefanovic reared back and fired, but that was about 3 feet beyond the stripe. Kendall McCain back to serve again. It is in. She is finding the angles now. The left-hander delivers. Blocked again. Combination of Thompson and Corrente. And they're trying to make quick work of it here in set number 3. And to get back into this one. Line drive went low. And the block goes into the net, so Moore keeps Union alive, down 22-11, and Carly Charles in to serve. Stefanovic goes out. And it went beyond just a hair beyond the stripe. So a service error puts the Warhawks within 2 of victory in game 3. And Thompson, a tough left-hander with her delivery. Pruitt saves it. And that one goes off the hands of Charles, and it is game point for AUM. And here is Thompson, the young lady from Chicago. Pruitt sets it. And Moore delivered that one as if it was going to be the game-winning point. It is still, and will be for quite some time, game point for AUM, and Tarosian to serve. They'll never get it. That is game 3 to AUM, 25-12. So, distinct turnabout in the third set. We'll be back to see what happens in the fourth one after this. Steve Beverly back with you from Jackson, Tennessee on Flow Sports as Auburn Montgomery made a decided turnaround in that third game after losing the first two to Union. So it's a 2-1 Union edge. And now the Lady Bulldogs have to regroup after dropping one 25-12. And the Warhawks came back on the floor just a bit early, and they seemed to be just very loose, relaxed, got very positive expressions on their faces, and they believe they can make this one a comeback of comebacks. Reese Owens is going to serve it first for Union. And Taylor Lewis checks back in for the Warhawks. And we are about set to go with game 4. The whistle. And they're off. And once again, Thompson has taken this game over. That's her 13th kill. She has 17 points in the game. Back to serve it is McCain. Good save by Owens. And too wide for Stefanovic. So already attempting to duplicate what they did in set number 3. It's already a 2-0 lead for the Warhawks. Point, they said that, and they're arguing it a bit, but they said that Seebeck was into the net on that return. So it's Hope Harrington to serve. High set. They didn't fall for the fake that time. So a violation on Union, and the point goes to AUM. And Thompson to serve. She's got a wicked left-handed serve. You can see how low that one dips. Blocked. Great save by Owens. And off the hands, Tarosian delivers. We've been at it an hour and 27 minutes. And we are in set number 4 with Union leading 2-1. Lewis with a big save. Block up front. Point. Warhawks. One thing that Kristen Blackburn has stressed to her team is the importance of being able to finish. They have been up in a number of the games that they've lost, but haven't been able to get the deed done. And it is out. That was a big attempt by Corrente, but it was just a hair beyond the upper right-hand corner. And here is Tarosian to serve. And Marie, is it in? No. Just beyond the stripe. That was a bang-bang serve on the delivery by Marie Tarosian. And here's Corrente. It's into the net, but they saved it. They have great concentration on those net plays. Is it in? Yes. Tolliver back to serve. Jordan Moore will come out for Union. And that one just went off the hands of Corrente. That was almost a reflex action. The serve probably would have been out, but it was a reflex action trying to save it. We're tied. Way up inside the grid and into the net. And you could tell that Emily Brown a little bit frustrated with herself on that one, but nothing she could do. Union has taken the lead for the first time in this set, and they cannot save it. But I will tell you, Emily did everything she could to try to dig it out. It's a 4-0 run for the Lady Bulldogs. High set, block. Never save it. That goes over into the scorer's table. This one is beginning to resemble very much what the first set was like that ended with a 26-24 Union win. And Emily Brown to serve. Blocked up front. Point to AUM. We are tied. That's the second tie of this fourth game. That goes right into Brown. They'll never catch it. Went backwards off the hands of Charles. So now a 3-0 run for the Warhawks. And Emily Brown with a flat-footed serve, and that time goes into the net. That ends the three-point run, and Ashley Pruitt now back to serve. And here goes Pruitt. And that goes over. Thompson tried to get the soft one, and Union was onto it. And the point, Reese Owens thought that it was going to be off of the defenders, but instead it was out of bounds. They did not touch it. Back to serve, it is Campbell Gash. And that was the fastest run onto the court I think I've ever seen of the Mad Mopper. Here she comes again. Let it go on the Union side of it. We did discuss with her between games the possibility of coming out in a mask so she could be the masked Mopper, and maybe we would try to come up with some kind of a game show for her. And she didn't argue with us. Up by one. Gash with 22 assists in the game and 8 digs. This one has to go. And it's in. Just by a nose, it was in. That's why we say Thompson has really asserted herself in the last 2 games. Perfect geometry for Hope Harrington. So it's Owens back to serve. Reese with 25 attacks on the ball and 12 kills. Great save. Owens protecting the backcourt. Owens with another save. It's too long. Too wide. Stefanovic aiming for the upper left-hand corner. Kendall McCain to serve. She's had 9 digs in this one tonight. That time again, too wide on the return. 12-9, and here comes McCain once again. 7 points she has delivered tonight. Off the hand of the defender. And you can see the energy that is coming over there from Sydney Whitaker. She's a real spark plug for this team. And this is going to take a good net play. And it goes right into the net. Marie could not get it up high enough. So it is a 3-point lead as Union has only been able to get one lead at 7-5 in this set. This has to go. Pruitt the set. In between the defenders. Sydney Whitaker giving some energy to this Union team. And Charles to serve it. Thompson taking a breather right now. Out. Sometimes the pictures tell the story by themselves. Charles trying to tie it. In. They took a gamble instead of trying to dig it out, and it dipped at the right point for Union. This is going to be a high set cross court, and they'll never get it, and you could see the frustration on the face of Tolliver. After Union with a 3-point run could not get the lead. And here is Seebeck. Really impressed with this young lady's play tonight. Blocked. And Union the point. This one could come down to the final serves. 14 all. Nobody can get a big cushion in this one. Here's Tarosian. Blocked by Moore. Here's the set by Pruitt. Blocked by Moore. And the point to Union. Only the second lead that the Lady Bulldogs have had in this fourth set. And this has been an hour and 37 minutes of choice volleyball. Tarosian to deliver. Pruitt to set. And the point to AUM. Tied at 15, and that is our fourth tie in this fourth game. Here we go with Cooper. That's off the hands of Seebeck, but no fault of hers. That was coming at about 40 miles an hour and just spun off of her hands. So Union regains a 1-point lead with Tolliver to serve. Blocked up front. Saved nicely by the backcourt. Pruitt the set. Owens. The spike. Another one of those sight 90s from Reese Owens, and Union now with 3 in a row. Here's a high set. And they were into the net. Now Union gaining control. Not a cushion, just a little more control. And Tolliver to deliver. And it was just a hair beyond the stripe. Her serves usually curl down and dip, but it didn't do it quickly enough. And here we go with Emily Brown. Blocked. Nice save by Seebeck. Into the net. Pruitt could not get it over. So Union has lost 2 of its 3-point lead. It's 18-17. This has been a good one. Here's Brown. High set. This one has to go. Off the hands of the defenders and out of bounds. It is tied at 18, 3 in a row for the Warhawks. Brown having a solid series of service. Try saying that real fast 3 times. Here's the high set. Excellent save by Seebeck. Into the net. Union ends the 3-0 run, and it is 19-18 Lady Bulldogs with Pruitt to serve. And Thompson is back in. This is perfect set for Thompson. You knew it. She was perfectly positioned for that. Tied at 19, and back to serve will be Campbell Gash. Timeout Union. Hey, don't go anywhere because your pulse beats are going to be rising. It's tied at 19.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Campbell Gash to serve and a tie game at 19. She has 24 assists and 8 digs tonight. Here's the set. In. And once again, it is Sydney Whitaker who delivers. Union in the red zone, but it doesn't mean much when you only have a 1-point lead. Reese Owens to serve it. That went left to right and out, or right to left from our vantage point. Timeout called by Craig Case. 2-point Union lead. Back in a moment.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Here's Reese Owens with a 2-point lead. This is going to be a high set. Too long. Union 3 in a row and 3 away from game, set, and match. Owens with that line drive serve. And Thompson with that 90-degree return. For Thompson, 16 kills tonight. 2-point Union lead. Don't go to the refrigerator, folks. Here's the left-hander delivering. High set. Blocked. And off the hands of the Lady Bulldog front line. So it is a 1-point game. And they say Friday night volleyball can't pack them in. Let me tell you, this has been a good one. A dandy. The set. In between the defenders. Hope Harrington with a 2-point lead and going back to serve. Timeout again by Craig Case. We'll be back for the finale right after this.
Life, your home,
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
AUM down 2 and down 2 sets to 1, and Union with service. It's Hope Harrington, 2 away from closing it out. Gets the high jump. And the curl set. High. And it is Jordan Moore. Match point. And they say, no, they say, and I can tell by the expression on the Lady Bulldogs' faces, they are dumbfounded. No, it is not match point. And that time they can't save it. Now it is match point. And trying to deliver the victory in service is Carly Charles. We'll watch it with you. Off the hands of the defenders. A 1-point Union lead. Still match point. And Seebeck back to serve. Pruitt the set. Nice save in the backcourt. The block. We are tied at 24. So now somebody's got to hit 26 to win. Timeout, Union. Back again in 60 seconds.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Union had 2 match points and couldn't put it away, and now the serve goes over to Auburn Montgomery. And Seebeck attempting to even this match at 2 apiece. High set. And the angle is right for Marie Tarosian. Once again, it is match point. And Marie going back trying to see if she can salt it away. The run and jump. Here's the set. It's there! Game, set, and match! Reese Owens settles it. 26-24, and Union takes it 3-1. And for the second straight night, the Lady Bulldogs have come up with a conference victory, now 2-3 in the GSC, 4-10 overall. Auburn Montgomery drops to 4-9 and 1-3 in the Gulf South. Let's give you a rundown on things. What a night that Corrente had for AUM. 42 attacks on the ball, 12 kills, 11 digs, and 12 points. Thompson, oh my goodness, what a night. 16 kills. She had 24 attacks on the ball, 2 aces, 1 dig, 20 points that she came up with tonight. Tremendous effort. Seebeck did the same thing, 12 assists, 12 digs. For Union, Hope Harrington was 6 kills, 4 digs, 6 points. And Tarosian, she had 29 attacks on the ball, 9 kills, 16 digs, and 13 points. Stefanovic, she had 8 kills, 9 points. But once again, we are going to give the player of the game honors because you just look at it across the board at what she delivered. She had a service ace, 16 digs, 16.5 points, 32 attacks on the ball, and 15 kills. Second straight night, player of the game is Reese Owens. And a big nod to Ashley Pruitt for 46 assists in the 4 sets. So that wraps it up from here. And we thank you for being with us tonight. And we'll be back with you again next Thursday night as Union will be taking on Alabama Huntsville right here on the Flow Sports app. And these are the people who made this program possible tonight. Our director, Benjamin Bitterling, and on camera, Jeremiah Bitterling, who has some kind of relationship to Benjamin. We're not quite sure what. The executive producer of our production company, Worthy Road Studios, is Paul Schultze. And I'm Steve Beverly, your play-by-play announcer, saying that once again, this has been a presentation of Flow Sports, the Gulf South Conference, and its member institutions, where the final score tonight was Union defeating Auburn Montgomery 3-1. And until we're with you next Thursday night, so long from the great hub city of West Tennessee.